when you're at the stage where you decide that you may want to try to get pregnant, there are important factors that have to be discussed first. The first is that you should always be in remission. So you know everything you know about your Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. And I know for most of you, you know what it's like to be sick. And I always say to patients, well, how would that feel to be sick during a pregnancy or as you're trying to get pregnant? So aiming for remission before pregnancy is really important. And that is why, again, I think it's really important that you talk to your healthcare providers and your gastroenterologists. For example, I just did a clinic last week where I saw 6 patients who were planning on getting pregnant, and 3 of them just weren't in a good state of health. They all had very active disease. So we discussed what that meant. And right now we're going to work on controlling their disease before they get pregnant, because it's really important that when they go into a pregnancy, their disease is as inactive as possible to avoid complications during those 9 months. As I was saying, this has become an emerging topic for many IBD centers because we know so many of our patients are diagnosed during their reproductive years. This is not based on science, but in general, I do tell my patients to be in remission about 3 to 6 months before they start trying to get pregnant, because we know from really good studies that if you get pregnant while your disease is active, a large majority of times that disease will continue to get worse and worse during pregnancy, and potentially then have negative effects on the pregnancy, such as, for example, the baby doesn't grow the way the baby should, or it may precipitate a miscarriage, or it may precipitate a preterm labor.